Okay, Lilith. So now that we read the story about the legend of the rock, paper, scissors. Rock, paper, scissors. I have some questions to ask you about the story. Okay, my first question is, what were rock, paper, and scissors good at in this story?
Defeating each other.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What else were they good at defeating?
Rock was also good at defeating the fuzzy butt.
The peach. Cool.
And scissors was good at the tape. Paper was good at the paper machine.
So the printer?
Yeah, the printer.
Okay. Why were rock, paper, and scissors really sad?
Because they couldn't find anyone to defeat them.
Okay. That's true. And why were they happy at the end?
Because they found somebody who could defeat them.
Okay. At the end, did they all get along? They did, didn't they? It's kind of like friends, right? Sometimes things happen and we don't always get along, but in the end we all come together, right? Cool, man. So for our activity today, we are going to do something called the 4-square method. Have you ever heard that? So remember we talked about the writing process, right? We talked about the different parts of the writing process, which is pre-writing, writing a draft, revising, editing, and publishing, right? So the 4-square method is a way for you to write about something. It helps you step by step how to write about something else, okay? So I'm going to explain to you parts of the 4-square method over here, okay? Eyes on this for a minute. All right. So the first part is called a topic sentence. A topic sentence is, what is this paragraph about? Remember, a paragraph is a bunch of sentences put together, right? Okay. The topic sentence says, this is what it's about, okay? Then there's sentence 1, sentence 2, and sentence 3. These 3 sentences are about what you're talking about, okay? And then there's the closing sentence, which wraps it up, okay? Which is what it's about. Yes, that's right. So 4 sentences make a paragraph. So we are going to be writing about what story then, you think? That's right. We're going to be writing about, we're going to be writing about the legend of rock, paper, scissors. Okay, so I'm going to pull this over and I'm going to put this on here so I have a hard surface. Okay, so let's do this. Remember a topic sentence. We said a topic sentence is what it is about. So give me a good topic sentence about rock, paper, scissors. Well, we have to be just a little bit more detailed. Something about it. It has to be the legend of rock, paper, scissors. So maybe we can say, what story were we reading? So we can say, I read the story called The Legend of Rock, Paper, Scissors. Very good. So that is a really good topic sentence because it's going to tell you what we're going to talk about. We're talking about how we read the story, okay? Tell me one thing about the story.
Rock, paper, and scissors are in different places.
So rock, paper, scissors are in different places. Very good. Tell me another thing about the story.
They all meet in the shed.
They all meet in the 2-car garage. Okay, tell me one more thing. Because remember, we're doing 3 sentences to describe what we're talking about.
4.
Yes, because the last one is the closing sentence, which means we're writing another sentence to end it all. To say, how we felt maybe, or how the book went, okay? So the last sentence, tell me another thing about the legend of rock, paper, scissors. They all get defeated. That's a good one, okay? Now, tell me something. Now we're going to do the closing sentence. So we did the topic sentence, sentence number 1, sentence number 2, and sentence number 3. Okay? So now, give me a good one to sum it all up.
There's a game too.
There's a game too. There is
a game too and a book.
Game and a book. Should we say to describe them?
Sure.
To, because we have to say that, right? To describe them. Okay. Very good. So let's read through what we have. So the topic sentences, I read the story called The Legend of the Rock, Paper, Scissors. Okay. Sentence number 1. Rock, paper, scissors are in different places. Sentence number 2. They all meet in a 2-car garage. Sentence number 3. They all get defeated. And the closing sentence, which means the end it all, is there is a game and a book to describe them. Okay, very good. So guess what we just did? So we did our pre-writing, which we chose to talk about the Legends of Rock, Paper, Scissors. Okay, that's the first part of the writing process. We just wrote our first draft. Isn't that cool? That's pretty cool. Okay. So now we have to revise. Okay, when we think about it, okay, now we're going to add some sentences. I didn't. I actually wrote them by hand. Would you believe that? I know. I'm pretty good. Anyway, they do, don't they? Okay, so we have to now think of these sentences. Okay, now we're in the editing part. So now we found out what's wrong, which is what's wrong with it is we need to add a little bit more details to these sentences, these 3 sentences right here besides this one, okay? Okay, so we need to add a little detail, okay? So that's what we know. We're rereading and we found what we need to do, okay? Now we're in the editing part, which is we're going to fix the paragraph a little bit, okay? Do you think there's any, like, grammar errors, which means does it sound funny? You think it sounds okay? Think there's any wording that's funny? Okay, you go ahead. You look at it.
I can't really read that.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Rock, paper, and scissors.
This one.
What do you think? Okay, what do you think is wrong with that one? Okay, so tell me, what was wrong with the first sentence? Rock, paper, and scissors are in different places.
It doesn't. It just says they're in different places.
Okay, so do you remember when I was saying how we have to add something? There's no specific detail, right? We don't know where they were. So the second part of what's called the 4-square method is now we're going to add something to these 3 sentences to be more descriptive, okay? So you said rock, paper, and scissors are in different places. What places are they in?
One's in a backyard.
So who's that?
Rock.
So rock is in, oh, we have to keep the pillows down, okay? Backyard. Okay, oh, I gotta pick this up. It helps me. Backyard, okay.
And paper is in, what are they called? We're in one right now.
Office?
Yeah, an office.
In an office. Okay.
And scissors is in a junk drawer. Or stuff in a kitchen.
Oh, yes. Junk drawer, basically. That's what you had it right. Okay. Junk drawer. Okay. All right. Second sentence. They all meet in the 2-car garage. Give me another detail to go with that. What happens in there?
They play rock, paper, scissors.
They play, rock, paper, scissors. Okay. And the last one is they all got defeated. Okay. What would you add to that to have more detail?
Each one got what they were hoping to do.
Each one got what they were hoping to do. That sounds a little funny to me. Let's read that again. Each one got what they were hoping to do.
Each one did not win each round.
Okay, that's a good one. Each one didn't win each round. Okay? All right. So now you added detail. That's much better. And you know what? I bet you we'll make a really big paragraph with this. So you ready? Okay. All right. Can I have you sit up and let's read it together? Okay. Eyes over here. Okay. So the topic sentence says, I read this story called The Legend of Scissors. Okay. All right. Oh, remember I said we have to keep that down. Thank you very much. Okay. The first sentence. Rock, paper, and scissors are in different places. We added rock is in the backyard, paper is in the office, and scissors is in a junk drawer. Okay. Second one. They all meet in the two-car garage. They play rock, paper, and scissors. Okay. Third one. They all got defeated. Each one didn't win a round, or each one didn't win each round. Okay. Last sentence. There is a game and a book to describe them. All right. So now that we are totally done, we've officially published or made our final draft of our paragraph. Okay? You just made a whole paragraph right here. Was that easy or was it hard? It was kind of hard. You know what? Sometimes it is kind of hard to learn new things. But you did really well about finding details to describe each sentence for the first one. I like this one. I think this one my favorite because I wouldn't have thought about this one. When you said rock, paper, and scissors are in different places, you were very descriptive in saying rock is in a backyard, paper is in an office, and scissors is in a junk drawer. You were very, very descriptive, and you remembered the details. Great work. That was really well done. Well, thank you so much for doing this fun process with me and learning about the writing process. Did you think the writing process was fun, or did you think it was kind of hard to learn at first? A little hard to learn at first? That's okay. Once you get really good at it, and once you do it more and more, or you write more and more, you'll understand more about the writing process, okay? Thank you so much. Alrighty, thank you so much for hearing me today. Have a wonderful night.